Mr. and Mrs. Warrior fan, and welcome back to Marion, Kansas. We are in the beautiful Lanning Pharmacy broadcast area, which beats the dickens out of where we've been the last 2 weeks. It's just as windy, but we're more comfortable. This is the Central National Bank pregame show with Mike Powers, Casey Case down on the sidelines, and Casey will be joining us later. Up in the booth with me, the rumored to be gone, rumored to have been abducted by aliens, Roger Schroeder, and the always steady, always present Jeremiah Lang. Guys, I think it's going to be a good football game tonight.
I think it will be too. I am present and accounted for. Thank you very much. And I think it's going to be a good game. Obviously, battle of the elements a little bit with the cold temps and the wind, but nothing that these teams haven't.
No, they're the swappers, not the elephants. Sorry. I mean,
I get it. But nothing that these two teams have not dealt with over the past couple of weeks. So you got two good football teams, two good teams that know they're moving on to next week, but teams that still have a lot to play for tonight. So I think it's going to be a hard-fought game. I think somebody can get a defensive stand here and there because the way these teams put up offensive numbers, I think somebody's going to need to get a stop or two. So looking for a very competitive game tonight.
Jeremiah.
Mike, I think, like Roger said, it's going to be a really good game. Both these teams coming off of 2 wins in the district against the same teams. And Hesston, a team that we faced last year, Hesston, a team that went on to the state championship last year. They didn't win it, but they're gonna come out tough. We have 2 athletes on the Hesston team, Roth and Cox, who both are over 1,000 yards rushing on the season. So we're gonna have our hands full with those 2. We're gonna need to make sure that we have them marked. Looking for our guys to come out fired up, though. This is senior night technically, but they are all playing for a chance to be at home again next week, and I think that's a big motivator for them to play as tough as they can tonight.
I checked today, I think, and I can't, don't hold me to the number exactly, but I'm pretty sure we have a 4-point lead on Hesston in the district. I think that they didn't quite beat southeast of Saline by 21.
But I don't feel that points will come into play, though. However,
probably not. That's a good point. That's true. Yeah.
Because somebody's got to win.
Yeah, somebody's going to be
3-0. Somebody's going to be 2-1. Somebody's going to be 1-2, and somebody's going to be 0-3.
So it won't matter. I did look though, and I've heard it said that some people have said it might be better to actually lose this game and be the B team in the district playoffs. I kind of charted that out, and there is reason to make that argument.
There is, other than the fact that as of tonight, you'd go on the road to play at Hall.
Exactly.
And I have heard that that's a pretty good bunch.
And selfishly, I'd rather stay home.
Well, yeah. The likelihood of me making it to the stadium at a home game is a lot better than on the road, too.
Hey, I think the dynamic, the vivacious, the beautiful Casey Case may have joined us and be ready to jump in here at the Central National Bank pregame show. Casey.
I am down here, guys, and I will say I have been around this football field since about 1969 that I can remember. I was probably here before that. I can't remember, but I don't ever remember a windier night than we're going to have tonight. It's amazing how Roger Schroeder can be gone for a few weeks, and all of a sudden he comes and he's got such intellect and intel. I mean, the fact that you made that statement about whoever wins the game tonight is going to win the district, that was profound. I mean, I couldn't believe that.
I told Mike I was going to have a lot of dynamite drop-ins tonight.
And you are right. It doesn't matter how bad one team beats another. Whoever wins tonight will be the district champion, and we'll be at home next Tuesday. And whoever loses will go on the road.
Casey, do you remember when Kevin Hofer told us that he had done a lot of study and a lot of thinking and checked games from all over the place, and he concluded that almost without fail, the team that ended up with the most points won?
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, he was a man ahead of his time. My take on tonight's game is whoever has the better punter will win if they have to punt. I mean, tell you what, how would you like to be backed up inside your 20-yard line down on the south end and have to punt north? I mean, Hoffner has had a great punting career. In fact, he may be the best punter we've ever had at Marion High School. I know he's punted for the last 3 years. He may have punted his freshman year. I can't remember, but he has been a tremendous punter. But even with Hoffner's punting ability, you can mark my words here, if you're punting from south to north tonight, you are not going to have a net 20 yards, I guarantee it. So the best thing to do is to not have to punt. And from the scores I've seen from Hesston and Marion, we may be looking at a wild game tonight. I hope we are, because they've got a couple of running backs. A quarterback and a running back look to be pretty much unstoppable. I mean, you're going to have to wrap these guys up. You're going to have to gang tackle. And on the same token, Marion has their ground game has really come into its own in the last couple of weeks. Turnover is going to be a big deal. Punting is going to be a big deal. And you know what? I can barely stand upright here. I'm every bit of 200 pounds, I hate to say it. And this wind is trying to blow me down the track, guys.
Casey, we'll wrap up the Central National Bank pregame show. First, give me a prediction, team and scores.
42-40 Marion.
You got that, Jeremiah?
42-40.
42-40 Marion. Okay, Jeremiah.
Mike, I'm going to go 48-36.
Who? Roger?
40-38 Marion.
All right. And my prediction is Marion 36-34. I can even tell you how that works out to those numbers.
I'm sure you can.
So there we go. We will. That ends the Central National Bank pregame show. We'll be back with tonight's opening kickoff. I want to thank Central National Bank and Lanning Pharmacy for sponsoring the pregame and the beautiful broadcast area. Be back in a minute.
We are committed to delivering the most reliable service and original, creative programming and better quality choices.
To not just meet but exceed your expectations so you can choose your own entertainment when, where, and how you want it, anywhere and anytime.
With individual plans that allow you to pick your services and have access to customer service 7 days a week.
Because you deserve the best value in entertainment, and it's our job to deliver it. No exceptions, no excuses.
We are Eagle Communications.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Prairie Land Partners, the largest John Deere dealership in South Central Kansas, specializing in large ag, turf, and integrated solutions products. Prairie Land is always close by with 9 locations and more than 250 employees. Prairie Land Partners, partnering together with you to nurture the land. Right here at home, Marion National Bank supports the Marion community and the area. Committed to serving the financial needs of our community since 1905, Marion National Bank offers full-service banking, including agricultural, commercial, consumer, real estate, and loans for any worthwhile purpose. Meeting all of your banking expectations, Marion National Bank, your neighborhood bank. Lanning Pharmacy brings something old and something new to MCTV sponsorship. Longtime sponsor Marion Health Mart is now Lanning Pharmacy, a full-line pharmacy accepting almost all major insurance plans. Newly remodeled and offering everything from flu shots to medical equipment, Hallmark cards, gifts, toys, and expert advice on all your pharmaceutical needs. Lanning Pharmacy supports the Warriors and Wildcats of USD 408. Marion Die and Fixture is a Bradbury Group company that manufactures a wide range of custom dies and fixtures for metal forming applications. The dedicated employees and management place an emphasis on quality. Marion Die and Fixture is a proud supporter of the Marion community.
Ludwig Trucking of Florence, Kansas is there for all your trucking needs. Ludwig Trucking has been in business since 1922. If you need something moved, call Ron at 620-382-4381.
We are back on the air and ready for action. As I said before, Mike Powers Roger Schroeder and Jeremiah Lang up here in the booth, case to case on the sideline. We got Danny Maddox on the Danny cam, Jay Smith on the primary camera, and Gene Winkler in the background doing whatever he does.
It's a full crew tonight.
It is a full crew.
Full house.
We are ready to go with the opening kickoff. Marion will be kicking off with the wind at our back. Based on last week's job that Neufeld did, I would expect this to go into the end zone. Last week we had a blizzard, not a blizzard, a hurricane wind out of the south. Tonight it's out of the north, and that's towards the back of the end zone.
It's going to end up in the parking lot.
Yeah, it's going all the way back.
Still going.
Probably could have just tossed it up in the air and watched it go. Well, Roger, last week, Jeremiah and I had the pleasure from the scaffolding that we built, and I knew you would like to have been there, of watching punts go into that south wind and literally go about 15 to 20 yards and just become straight down. And on 2 occasions, actually went back the other way, one of them which caused the Hillsborough kid to fumble.
Wow. I believe it.
Outside.
Oh, there goes the running back, and that may be a touchdown right off the bat.
Riley's going out.
Yeah, Hesston chase. Oh, he couldn't get him.
And it is coming back.
It's going to come back for a hold.
I hope you guys are right.
There's a flag at the 31.
It sure looked like a hold.
This young man had how many yards and how many carries, Jeremiah?
There's a hold right there.
Well, what number was that?
It was on Jack. Whoever was blocking Jack was the one.
Wasn't it that Roth, number 44? No, that's the quarterback. That's number 2. That's Reese Nebel.
Yeah, he's a slot back.
Wow. Well, we didn't expect that from him.
Now, Roth, the quarterback, the running back, has 132 carries for 1,320 yards on the season and 20 touchdowns.
Pretty good per carry average.
Yeah.
All right. Now, okay, that hold took place upfield. It's a spot foul, so they're literally back to 1st and 10, 10-yard penalty. So we're kind of starting over here, redo. Handoff, that's to Roth. Roth's got a lot of running room as he cuts outside. He's loose down the sidelines.
Chasing him.
And he's pushed out of bounds by Snyder after the big gain. Well, clearly that's not the way we wanted to start.
No, it's a great start if you're a Hesston fan. Not a great start if you're a Warrior fan, but they do play 4 quarters, thankfully.
They do, and this Warrior squad has tended to be a little bit slow starting this year.
They're not going to have time to do that tonight.
Not the team I don't think you want to try to do that against again.
I don't disagree.
Not in this kind of game.
From the 30-yard line, first down. Quarterback keeps. Oh, he's hit hard right at the line.
It's not often you see a guy get hit by Tyler Pallett
and not go down.
and Tyler and not even Tyler didn't even hold on to him.
Yeah.
I mean, so we're going to have to really wrap these guys up tonight.
It's Cameron Cox. He's 5'9", 170 pounds. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Hesston right back up to the line.
That was a great job, Jarrett McClendon there getting penetration on the defensive line to blow that play up.
Quick pass. Oh, incomplete.
Good play there. I think that was Schneider that got in there on the play, broke that up.
This is where you want to try to keep this team as 3rd and long. You want to try to keep any team in 3rd and long, but especially a team like this that can run the ball so proficiently. Yeah. Keep them in 3rd and long, make them earn it.
Schneider did a really good job of grabbing the receiver's left arm there. I think that's what caused the ball to come out. All right, 3rd and 10. From the shotgun. Roth taking a long time. Now he gets the man in motion. Hands off to him.
That's the play they started the game with.
Guys, that's about a 4-yard gain. One of the things in the scouting report that Coach said was keep them going east and west, and they did a nice job that time.
They did a great job on the edge, stringing it out. Corbin Wheeler out there, Jacob Vondenkamp helping to kind of string the play out. They're going to go for it here because there's no hope to kick a field goal tonight. I don't know if their kicker's good or not. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, on the Marion 26, 4th down and 6. And here's a penalty.
Yeah, they're going to give them 5.
I think they got him to jump. I think the Warriors jumped there.
Yep. Offside against the Warriors or encroachment against the Warriors. So that'll make 4th and short now. 4th and a yard.
That changes the play call if you're in white.
Can't afford to have mistakes like that tonight, guys.
Now we had him in a good position. Good for us. Quarterback keeps. Got the first down, gets the ball down close to the 15.
Tried to spin out of it. Our guys held on real well, and he didn't have anywhere to go.
If that was a 4th and 6 play, they might have done their job on defense, but on a 4th and 1, that's going to pick up the first down and move the chains.
They are going to spot that on the 16-yard line, so first down there. No score. We're at the 10-minute, 15-second mark of the first quarter. Quarterback wants to throw, gets it out to the sideline. Going to be a gain of about 8 yards.
Hesston just has so many weapons.
Yep.
We're not going to be able to target one person or two people. They've got, if they're not running it, they've got about 3 or 4 guys they can pass.
And you can get away with those kind of passes, those short passes right by the line of scrimmage going into the wind like that.
We'll call it a 7-yard gain. 2nd down and 3 for the Swathers. 2 receivers on each side, 1 back in the backfield. Quarterback keeps, nothing there.
Good pursuit by the defense there. Gang tackle right out the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a loss of 1, too.
Yeah, nowhere to go for the quarterback there. Saw Pallet come up off the pile, and I think Brewer was in there.
And they do move the ball marker back about a yard to a yard, or to a half yard or a yard. All right, 3rd down. 3rd and a long 3. Quarterback keeps again, puts on a move, and he probably has a first down. It
looks like he does.
Yeah. That'll be at the 5-yard line. Well, guys, it may have just, you take away the first 2 plays, and we've done a fairly nice job of playing defense here. But it may be a little too late, at least as far as this first drive goes. Quarterback keeps again. They string him out. Going to drop him after a gain of a yard.
Pallet got in there and was able to penetrate and get them wrapped up and bring them down.
Right back up to the line now. 2nd and goal from the 4. That's really just barely inside the 5. Roll. That's a quarterback keeper. Oh! There we go. We got him we missed him a couple of times, but
we had waves of Warriors coming after him.
I don't know if that was a rollout pass play or a designed run, but there weren't any receivers running around in the end zone. I think it might have just been a kind of a quarterback keep around the edge.
The way he tucked that under his arm, I thought it was. But yeah, go ahead, Jeremiah.
If you look at the bottom of the scouting report, there's a lot of QB read options on there, and so we're going to see a lot of that tonight.
They look to the sideline to get the call from their coach. 3 receivers on the left side, 1 on the top. Pitch, that's the big running back, and he's going to back into the end zone, Parker Roth. So that puts Hesston up 6-0 here early in this first quarter.
When Mike says big running back, he's 5'10", 200 pounds is what he's listed as.
Classifies as
that's a big boy.
Big.
Yeah.
They're going to line up to go for 2. Don't know if that has anything to do with the wind. Quarterback keeps, and he walks in. So that'll put Hesston up 7-0. 8-0, you're correct there. Hey, let's talk about our first quarter sponsors, Jeremiah.
Our first quarter sponsors are Eagle Communication, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank.
Am I nuts? Well, okay, I am.
Yes, you are.
But here's my question. They look bigger than what they're listed on the scouting report. Is it just the white uniforms, or?
I was going to say it's because they're wearing white.
Is that kind of like the same magic, or not magic, I'm sorry, science that you use on radio waves?
Yeah, hey, and I wanted to break in here and tell you guys, we got to be very careful on this kickoff. They can, like we were talking about last week, they can kick this ball straight up in the air, and it's likely going to drift backwards, and it's going to be a live ball. We need to have hands on and make sure we secure this thing either with a fair catch or just getting on it.
Last week we talked about the fact that it was a real I don't know if it's momentum or just a confidence booster, but the Warriors scored in that first quarter against a similar wind, just coming from the opposite direction. The same can be said of Hesston right now.
Yeah.
Here's the kick. Low kick. Bounces at the 20. Snyder takes it there. Breaks one tackle. He's going to get the ball out to about the 32.
Pretty good field position for the Warriors to start their first drive of the night.
Yeah, not like Mike said, not very high kick, and picked it up at the 20 and brought it up to about the 32, so about a 12-yard return. And Warriors come out on offense and need to have a solid drive here.
So the Warriors will start at their own 32 with the wind at their back. Got Neufeld split out on the near side, Stuklik up top. Snyder hands off. That's going to be a good run for a pickup of about 7 yards.
Good positive first down play there. That's a good way to kind of settle everybody down after you give up a long touchdown drive.
Snyder got a solid 7, maybe closer to 8. Three receivers, again, one up top, 2 down low. Wants to pass, gets the pass away. It's intended for Hoffner, just too far. It's gonna
be tough to make that connection, but Hoffner's hands also look like they might have been tied up with the defender.
Yeah, they were doing a little hand fighting going down the field. I think no flag warranted there, but tough to make a great play when you're fighting with your hands a little bit.
I like the play call.
I love the play call.
Yeah, it's got third and relatively short. Go ahead and take a shot on second down. I mean, they were second and short. Take it then. Still leaves third and short. Here we go. From our own 39. Need 3. Stringer keeps, stretches.
I think he got it.
Going to be just on the marker. We'll see on the spot. They're going to give him a first down.
Wow. The white hat from clear back in the backfield didn't even come up to take a look. I like that call. Yeah, we didn't know that's Grant Tiroff's brother-in-law. Gene thinks they just gave him a pretty good spot. We'll take that too. So first down, Warriors.
Got the wind at his back. So.
All right, Stringer keeps, pitches. Wheeler goes around that left side. He's going to get another first down. He cuts back. Oh! Got him by the ankle, dropped him at the 40.
A lot of green grass ahead of him if he gets his feet up, but great open field tackle there by the Hesston defender, and Corbin's able to pick up a great gain on first down.
And that's a play that we really haven't been able to get going this season, is that pitch.
And that worked really well, yeah.
Really good.
Warriors back to the line. Stuklik splits out on the near side. Neufeld up top. 6:19 to go first quarter. Warriors trail by a touchdown. Stringer keeps. He's dragging a man who's got him by the foot. He's going to get 8 to 9 yards.
Another positive first down play. Keep yourself in front of the chains. I like the pace of this drive thus far from the Warriors.
That's a good point. As quickly as Hesston was able to move down the field, you know, it's the old, our best defense is to keep them from having the ball.
They're going to get their yards and they're going to get their points. If we can match them and give our defense some time to blow, and I know we got a lot of guys going both ways, but still.
Handoff over the right side that time. That was Wheeler. He's going to get the first down and about 4 more. Ball will be spotted just outside the 26.
You forget a glove?
Exactly.
Mike's up here in the booth wearing one glove, so we're trying to figure out what's going on.
I'll explain. All right, from the 26, Warriors have a nice drive going here. That handoff to Snyder, and there's not much there.
You can't turn on his eyesight lamp with a gloved hand.
Okay.
That's what it is.
It's really not cold enough for gloves, except I have this injured hand. It gets cold really easily.
Okay.
And I will tell you, you two have just joined a long line of announcers who've made fun of my one glove.
I've probably done it before.
Oh, look at Jay Smith. Look at Jay Smith. All right. Danny Matthews says the same thing. Danny Matthews said the same thing. as Wheeler cuts back inside. No, that was Stringer, I'm sorry, and he's inside the 20.
Yeah, he was able to get that out to the left side and, again, dragging people with him as he went.
It'll be third, and we'll call that 2. Obviously in 4-down territory, guys.
I think so.
Going to the south, anything inside the 50 is probably field goal territory. Warriors have 2 receivers on the right side, Stuklik and Neufeld. Wheeler and Snyder in the backfield. That's a handoff to Snyder. He's going to have the first down.
Boy, you can see those Hesston linemen are they're just jumping. They are ready to
In a short yardage situation like that, they were chomping at the bit, ready to go.
Dalrymple comes in from the sideline for the Warriors. 4 minutes to go. We 2 drives going to make up most of the first quarter here. One for Hesston, one for the Warriors. That Stringer keeps. And if they get him his forward progress, he's going to be down to near the 12.
Yeah, I think he's right at about the 12-yard line there.
So that'll
not a bad first down.
No, it'll be about a 3-yard gain.
Consider he ended up behind the original line of scrimmage after they pushed him back.
The Warrior crowd is okay in terms of numbers, but the wind and the cold kind of kept some people away. Here we go on second down. Stringer wants to pass. He's going for the corner of the end zone for Neufeld.
Oh, that guy had a hand in his back.
Yeah, he got a little push.
But it was not a catchable ball.
That'll make it third down. Both times the man's been open and they've not been expecting it.
Yep.
So.
And it's hard. You're not used to throwing with gale force winds behind you either. So learning to figure it out and put some touch on it. There's going to be an opportunity in this game to complete a big pass, and they'll get it figured out.
3rd and 7 now. Dalrymple in at the receiver position on this side. Handoff over the left side. Good game. Going to get the ball. What are we going to be? 2 yards short?
Yeah, it was close. It's going to be about 4th and 2. That's Corbin Wheeler there.
Wheeler with the carry. Yeah, 4th and 2. This is a big play. 4th and 2 from the 7-yard line. Neufeld brings it in from the sideline. Warriors really want to get this first down, get this touchdown, try to tie this game up. Well, there's just a ball of kids down there.
It's going to be really close.
It is. They're coming in right on the 5. The marker's right on the 5.
Depends on the spot. First down.
They're going to measure. That'll be a Tampa State Bank timeout called by the officials.
If the stick's on the line and the ball's on the line.
Casey,
We got the first down.
Okay, man. The ball marker, the stick.
By 2 inches.
Okay, the stick appeared to be just short, but I couldn't tell exactly where they were spotting it. Casey says that we've got it by 2 inches.
That's a great pickup to keep this drive moving. You hate to have such a nice drive to open up your offensive day and come up short there, but great conversion there. Now you got a couple chances to punch it in from the 5.
I'd like to see us punch it in first shot.
That's good too.
Yeah.
Well, the tension and the pressure mounts every time you don't get it in. First and goal from the 5-yard line. Stringer hands the ball off, and
I think that was Schneider.
he's in the zone! That's a Case and Son touchdown by Jack Snyder.
Good play. Right off the left tackle here, you're going to see Jack just make one cut and get upfield, barrel himself into the end zone for 6.
Yeah, he saw where Big Country was, and he just went to the left of him.
I'm going to follow that big behind and get myself in the end zone.
That's right.
All right. Warriors close it to 8-6, looking to tie it up right here. Stringer keeps. Oh, that lunge may have gotten it.
What an effort by
Oh,
Chase
geez, there
Stringer.
he goes.
He fought hard to get there.
What a great effort by Chase Stringer.
Wow, I thought he was dead in the water, guys. Right there.
Yeah.
He should have been. What a great job. Just effort. Effort to drag a guy 2 yards and then lunge your big old 6'3" frame into the end zone.
So we
What a
got
great
us a
job.
tie ball game.
We do. I don't know what number 5 for Hesston was doing, but it almost looked like he took his hands off of him for a second, thinking the play might have been dead.
Yeah, blown dead.
Then wrapped him up again.
I wonder if we could get those first quarter sponsors again. Then I'd like to hear from the Velvet Tones of Casey Case down on the sideline.
The first quarter sponsors, Mike, are Eagle Communication, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank.
Thank you, sir. The
Velvet Tones, huh?
Yes, yes.
Velvet Tones. Well, guys, I told you this game was going to come down to the punters, and so far we haven't had a punt. I'd be surprised if we have a punt the whole game. Marion's got to win. As you notice, we had a long, methodical drive working the ball down the field. Hesston, on the other hand, was chewing up like 40, 50 yards at a crack. We got to get our defense adjusted. We got to stop this attack, and it's going to come down to maybe whoever has the ball at the end of the game, whoever doesn't have to punt, or whoever has the fewest turnovers. This is going to be a wild game. I'm having fun.
Here's Neufeld's kick. We got 2:07 to go with wind at the Warriors' back. Line drive, long kick into the end zone. You know, there used to be an old singer back in the Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin days named Mel Torme, and they called him the Velvet Fog.
That's right.
I think Casey is the Velvet Frog.
He said, talk like this, right? Am I thinking of the same guy?
No.
Oh, man, that's Mel Tillis.
That's Mel Tillis.
All right, never mind.
Oh, gosh. Oh, what a hit at the end of that play.
I don't know. I got to see the number here.
Corbin Wheeler, I think, was the one in on the
I
stick.
think it might have been Brewer, though, that reaches back and grabs the jersey as he comes around.
Jared
McClendon,
Yeah.
and boom.
That's a good team effort there.
Not a horse collar if you don't take him all the way to the ground.
No gain on that play. 2nd and 10. Quick pass. He's going to get the first down on that second effort.
And that is a quick pass.
That is a little pop pass off the play action, and that's about all you've got room for with this win. Little 8-yard bullet right across the middle.
1:38 to go. That'll be a first down for the Swathers. So they got a first down at the Warrior 32. Handoff. Not much there.
Good job there by the Warrior defense. Mr. Pollack there, I think, was one of the first ones, as he is quite often. Garrett Hoffner there.
Parker Roth got a yard on that, which is 9 yards less than his average per carry. 2nd and 9. Oh, and we jumped.
We got to watch the football. That's 2.
Blaine, we gotta keep our eye on that.
Blaine will come out. Anton Vendesco will come in. That will be a 5-yard penalty. That'll make 2nd and 4. They got 2 receivers on each side. One back in the backfield. That's Big Roth. Quarterback keeps. Nice run. He's going to get just short of 10 yards.
Yeah, Jack Schneider stayed his ground and was able to wrap him up as he came by.
If you're looking for little good things, the fact that they're getting first downs, but they're getting 4 or 5 yards a carry instead of 45 yards.
Yeah, the way it started was not ideal.
No. Quarterback keeps again right up the middle, and he's got a lot of running room.
Evan Heidelberg able to wrap him up, but not before he doesn't get to the 30.
There's another one of those big chunks we were just talking about. We didn't want to see him.
That'll move the ball down, as Jeremiah said, to the Marion 30. About 30 seconds to go in this first quarter, all tied up, 8-8. Quarterback keeps again, puts on a move. He is quick.
He is quick, and he knows we're keying in on 44, and as long as we're keying in on 44, he's just going to keep going.
Yep.
He's going to end up getting 6 yards on that play. If they get this play off, it'll be the last one of the quarter.
As quick as they like to move, I imagine this will get off in time. Or not.
Okay, so that'll be the end of the first quarter, and we'll go down to the St. Luke Hospital sidelines for the quarterly report starring Casey Case.
Yeah, I think they let the clock run out on purpose so they could get the wind to their back. I don't know if the wind has been a big factor either way. They've been throwing passes into the wind more successfully than we've been throwing passes with the wind. And guys, down here in this corner, it is so windy that throwing the ball with the wind is almost a disadvantage if you can wrap your head around that. Both passes that Stringer's thrown down here haven't even turned over. The ball's come out like this, and the wind just pushes it, and he's overthrown his receivers. And on the other side of the ball, Hesston's quarterback has thrown the ball short and over the middle with a little zip on it. So it's just a crazy game. It's a crazy night. Wind's still blowing me down the track, and I don't know. We're tied up 8-8 into the first quarter. Could be worse. Back to you guys.
Casey Case just did an old Johnny Carson routine. It is so windy. You're supposed to go, how windy is it? You guys don't know who Johnny Carson is. And then he invented...
Hold on, I know who Johnny Carson is.
That's not fair.
And then he invented a new country...
I'm really old and cool.
Then he came up with a new country western song. It's a crazy game on a crazy night.
Hey, they should make a song about that.
Yeah. All right, 2nd and 5. Swathers have been mowing down the field so far. Quarterback keeps. Oh, Heidelberg had a shot at him, couldn't wrap him up, and he's going to take it in the zone.
Man.
There's a flag on the far side of the field. I think it might be for a face mask or a hold. Those are my two guesses. One on each side. Cover all
the hands at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take another look at that while the official makes a call out here.
Oh, block in the back. Good call.
Yeah.
Well, I took your other two answers. So.
That's it.
We'll take that, guys.
That block in the back was right up top up here. Can't see who was getting that was Raleigh Hake that they were blocking.
That's a good break for us, guys. We need to tackle better. We need to tackle lower. We're trying to hit this guy up around his shoulder pads and his chest, and that's not going to work.
Cameron Cox, and he is good. Courtney Cox was on Friends, wasn't she?
She was.
She's probably not playing football.
And Cox keeps it again. This time he's going to be short of the first down. It'll bring up 3rd and short. 3rd and about 3, really.
Brings up 3rd down.
McClendon on that tackle. So 3rd and 3. Warriors need a stop right here. Definitely going to be 4-down territory. There's a pitch. Roth comes around this side, puts on a move, and he's going to take it all the way to the end zone. Wow. That's Parker Roth, the 5'10", 200-pound running back.
He left a Marion defender's jock on the field on that play.
Yes, I'm sorry, but that's true. So they line up to go for 2 again themselves. I thought maybe with the wind they might kick, but leading 14-8. Hesston going for 2. Wants to throw. Gets some pressure. He gets the ball away, but incomplete. Good stop by the Warriors.
Positive.
Very good stop by the Warriors. He got that ball off at the last possible moment with a little underhand.
Gene, let's see that again. I wanted to see who got in there on him. I think it was Colton Brewer, among others. Well, everybody went away. I don't know what happened. That's not the replay I really envisioned seeing, Gene. Gene, we might want to go to a different shot.
That's the 50.
The 40.
He could go. Oh. What did you do, Mike?
I didn't do anything. We could go back to live action. Is Gene hearing us?
Or can we?
Okay. Well, right now nothing's happening, as you can see, but actually there are teams on the field. They're lining up for the kickoff. Hesston leading 14-8. We got 11:09 to go in the first half of the ball game.
Hey, we're back.
We're back. Warriors drop back Snyder and Wheeler. Hoffner is your next man up. Also got Heidebrecht, and I can't see who that is on the other side. Here's the kick, end-over-end kick. That's taken by Hoffner. Hoffner's going to just blow his way forward. He's going to be across the 35, and they were trying to strip the ball.
They sure were, and he had. When you see a guy like that with his head so far down, you almost wonder if he has face mask.
Had him in a headlock or something.
There's a shot from the Danny
They are trying to get at it. You can see him. He's got both hands on it. He's doing a great job. They were trying to.
All right, Warriors first down now from their own 37, so good return. Good job of protecting the ball by Hoffner. Handoff by Snyder. And Snyder will not go down. Nice run. They had contact early, couldn't drop it.
Give him about 5 or 6 there on that first down carry.
Saw Schneider's dad today, said he's at about 90% this week, coming off of a hamstring injury and the flu last week.
2nd and 4 for the Warriors. 90% of Jack is a pretty good football player. That's a pitch. That's Snyder around the right side. Puts on a nice move to get the first down. Gets into Swather territory.
Thought he might try to keep this outside. Great read by Chase Stringer.
He's going to have a hard time getting around that corner.
Yeah, his blocker, I couldn't see who it was, what Warrior it was, but he did a nice job. It would have been real easy to get that block in the back.
I think there was Noah Dalrymple there. Did a good job of just kind of quitting on the play. And you never want to tell a kid to quit on a play, but nothing good was going to come if he continued on that block.
So from the 48 of Hesston, Warriors with a first down. Hand off into the line. That was Wheeler's going to get about 2.
Yeah.
Yard and a half, maybe 2.
It's the home team, he gets 2.
Yeah, exactly. I'd like to know what the temperature actually is, because I don't think it's all that low, but it's certainly with this wind, the wind chill's about 40 below. Handoff that time. No keeper by Stringer. He faked me out as he's going to get the ball to the 41.5.
Picks up about 5 yards.
Gene says the wind is blowing at 63 miles an hour. Oh, the temperature's 63. Yeah, that ought to be shorts and a long sleeve shirt weather.
I've got it at 53 with 33 mile an hour winds out of the north.
3rd down and 4. This Warriors kind of in no man's land here. Maybe it's 4 down territory. Stringer keeps.
He's going to get it.
He's got it. He runs hard as he gets to the 35.
That was just a little modified quarterback sneak. The center was uncovered. He just took the snap and followed his big body center right up the gut there.
Hey guys, the last 2 or 3 games, Stringer's really come into his own and got a lot more comfortable. And the real reason I came on was to say there's no way it's 63 degrees. I concur with Roger. 53 degrees with a 33 mile an hour north wind.
First down for the Warriors now. That handoff to Wheeler's just nothing there. It'll be no gain.
Yeah, he got sealed up there, and there was nowhere to go.
Folks, stay tuned. Over the halftime, we're going to have a special guest at halftime that Casey and I will be interviewing. So it won't be a long interview, but it might be fun.
Be worth sticking around for.
2nd and 10. Stuklik on the near side, Neufeld the far side. There's a pitch to Wheeler. Wheeler's got somebody. Oh! Nice job by number 1 to catch Wheeler, he was off to the races.
They are so quick to the ball.
He's a fast twitch kid. We've seen him at the quarterback position, and the DB spot there just makes a good job to stay on his feet.
Hey guys, Stu made a great block on that kid. He just didn't stay on it. What a great job by that number 1. Because Stu had him on the ground. He just popped up and made the tackle. Other than that, that's a touchdown.
3rd and 5. Once again, nice job by Stringer of not handing off. Wouldn't have got anything, but they closed fast. He tried that little step back and then lurched forward, and he got nothing out of it.
4th and 6, long 5. They're going to give him a long 5. Or maybe just a regular 5. I don't know.
I'm gonna call it a regular 5. Yeah, as Dean said, since the ball's on the line, and so are the.
Interesting.
4th down, 4th and 5. The pass gets the ball away. Oh, just a tiny bit behind Hoffner, and he couldn't pull it in.
They had the play call drawn up perfectly. Ball a little behind the intended receiver was all that stood between that first down conversion.
Man, that was there.
I hope I don't get blown out of the press box. All right, Warriors switch over to defense now. Hesston on their own 30. Warriors need to slow them down. Another big run by Cox. Going to pick up 8 yards.
Warrior defense needed an answer for those 2 runners.
Like you said earlier in the broadcast, there's no really one player to key on, and so you just have to stay disciplined and trust your reads and make the plays that are in front of you.
14-8 Hesston. 6:15 to go, first half. Quarterback keeps. They hit him. He does not get the first down. They hit him right at the 40. Boy, they're giving him a great spot.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Forward progress there, I think, is going to get him past the line to gain.
They're quickly back up to line. I thought they hit him behind that 40, but obviously not. First down. Toss it out this direction. That's Roth. Nice job to cut him low there by Hake.
I think that was Corey.
Oh, that was Wheeler. That was, yeah. Well, we've established over the course of the year when you haven't been here, Jeremiah and I, that 9s and 3s look a lot alike.
I think they look great.
Gain of 3. Gonna roll the other direction. Cox gets it away. Nice pass. Receiver pulls it in. He's gonna get the ball to the Warrior 40. Everything that quarterback does, he does quickly.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he's not going to hold the ball and dance around back there looking for a receiver. He's going to find his read, 1, 2, and then he's going to take off if need be.
They'll start the clock now that they've got the change reset. 5:16 to go in this half. Hand off to Roth. They're going to get him in. He's going to get inside the 35.
Picks up about 6 yards.
Stringer's going to come in. He was on the sideline. They're going to send him in as a defensive back, and Snyder's coming out. Stringer's a safety out there. 2nd and 5. Quarterback Cox keeps. Boy, a lot of people out there, just a big jumble, but he works his way through for the first down.
Yeah, he's able to get past the 30-yard line and pick up the first down before he was met by anyone.
That was a real patient run there. Had the play-action fake to his big back 44 and kind of followed him and kind of him hauled around and was able to stay patient enough to get a big gain.
So that'll give him the first down now just inside the 30. What's the throw? He gets it away. Hit immediately. I think he may have got him short of the first down.
Another little run pass option there to the short side of the field.
Jumps up and just pushes that out there.
That was Stringer that got there on the tackle.
Puts the ball on the 21. The Warriors in danger of going down by 2 scores here late in this half. Oh, ball on the ground. It's recovered by Hesston, but they'll lose ground on it.
Warrior defense needs to take advantage of that because they don't do that very often.
Here's your chance. You got him in a third and kind of medium. Another no gain or negative play here will set up a tough 4th down conversion.
And Casey made reference to turnovers. That wasn't a turnover, but had it been, it would have been a huge one right here. Got 2 receivers on each side. Roth in the backfield with the quarterback, Cox. Cox keeps. He gets around that left side, gets the 1st down, gets the ball to the 15.
Mike, if it's okay with you, we'll take a second to acknowledge our second quarter sponsors: Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Erie Real Estate, and Marion Kiwanis Club.
Do it twice, that'd be nice.
Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Erie Real Estate, Marion Kiwanis Club.
Nicely done. 1st down for Hesston. Quarterback keeps again. Oh, he's drugged out on the backfield.
They're going to call a face mask because when he was coming down, he reached his arm around.
Boy, that official's a long way from that, but he sure did.
Yeah. I thought it was incredibly incidental, but you actually saw his head turn there when on that. Nice job by Winkler. The Danny Cam and the Gene the Machine combined for a nice shot on that one.
Look at it. Just the 5-yard variety.
Yeah, so they did call it incidental, but nevertheless it's 5 yards, and it is a 1st down.
I'm trying to stay warm, and I'm punching Jeremiah in the back. I got another jacket, but I said I'm not putting it on until halftime.
Yeah, you can't put it on in the 1st half.
No.
Then you got nowhere to go in the 2nd half.
1st down and about 7. Roth goes around the left side. Oh, he busts through. We had him wrapped up. He went right through it and got the touchdown.
He is a strong runner.
He is. Runs very well behind his pads, and he's going to inflict pain if he has the opportunity.
Be 2:34 left on the clock when the Warriors get the ball back to try to get something going here at the end of this half. Makes our score 20-8 as Hesston lines up once again to go for 2. Quarterback keeps and he walks in. We read Roth all the way on that one.
Yeah, we can't afford to do that.
So 22-8. The Warriors have time. I would feel better about it if we were going with the win, 2.5 minutes. But, with high school rules stopping the clock to reset the change, you just need to put your head to it, and hopefully you can get a score here at the end of this half.
Another short kickoff like the last one from Hesston, and you can get yourself in good field position, and you can make that 234 look a little bigger coming this last drive of the half.
Casey made a good point as we get a shot of some of the Warrior faithful that, and I don't get me wrong, I couldn't do it, but Stringer appeared to be having trouble adjusting to that wind at his back. Sorry about that. The pass he threw with the wind in his face, of course it was a shorter variety, but it was a fairly accurate pass.
It was there. The play was there, so it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
So here will be the kickoff. It's a shot from Jay Smith. That one's longer. Taken by Snyder at the 5-yard line. Snyder comes upfield, puts on a couple of moves, gets a little bit of running room. Snyder gets the ball out to the 44-yard line.
I don't think they're going to kick it to him that far back anymore.
No, that's the big return we were calling for.
The more running room he has, the faster he's going to get.
And that kick doesn't have a lot of hang time either. That was driven out there, and so he's got time to kind of see the lanes that are going to develop. And I think you're right. I doubt we see that one.
They'll call him down on the 42. Warriors will take over there. Hoffner in at a tight end on that right side. Stringer keeps. Stringer gets about 6. One thing to contrast is Neufeld. I think Austin knows, when to try to get air under the ball and when to just drive that thing and let the wind help you, because for 2 weeks now, he's just been putting it in the end zone. It's got the same live drive quality, but that doesn't hurt you if they can't field the ball.
We got a timeout for equipment down there.
Officials timeout. They're going to restart the clock now.
Tampa State Bank equipment timeout.
You need an equipment timeout.
Apparently I do, yes. 2nd and 4. Stringer keeps. He's got the first down. That'll stop the clock. We're at 1:46. Warriors will have to be up the line, ready to go as quickly as they can.
All 3 timeouts remaining. Really, time is just a number right now.
Wow. You're like a fortune.
I got deep. I got real deep.
You're like a fortune cookie. Hand off to Snyder, and he just powers forward for 9. That'll be a Tampa State Bank timeout called by the Warriors.
I was just saying, we're on the other side of midfield. 3 timeouts and 1 minute and 40-some seconds left. We've got time. We've got time.
Time is just enough. In a sea of...
What do you got? What do you got?
I don't know.
Yeah, not much to go with that. Oh.
No time left for you, Roger.
Okay. See you later.
In a world of different things, no time left for you, no time left for me.
Is that a song?
Yeah, 3 Dog Night. Big hit, loved it.
They were here once.
They've been here before.
Yeah.
They were.
Is that 3 Dog Night or is that the Guess Who?
That's 3 Dog Night.
All right, they've both been here before.
They have both been here before. But it was only the Guess Who that I was trying to deliver some food to their trailer and found their drummer in his underwear with a blow dryer and fixing his hair.
Okay, that's enough, Mike.
2nd and 2, a long 2. 1:34 to go in the half. Warriors trail. 22-8. Pitch to Snyder on the right side. Oh, he dives to get the first down. Once again, I thought he might have a bigger run.
Warriors are going to hurry up. They probably had 2 plays called in the huddle. They're going to get right on the ball and not waste a timeout. Use the chain setting to their advantage.
1:28. They blow the whistle. Warriors are ready to go. Pitch on this side now to Wheeler. Wheeler needs to get around. Oh! No penalty. I thought they had a face mask there. He gets out of... No, they kept the clock moving.
They got him down in bounds. He did a very good job of not using the boundary as another defender and tried to keep himself between Corbin and the boundary.
Schneider was slow to get up after that play, so we need to keep our eye on him.
Minute to go. Warriors 2nd and 7. Hand off into the line. The Warriors are going to have to use another timeout here.
I think this is a good spot to use it, though. You got a 3rd and about 3 or 4, it looks like.
That'll be a Tampa State Bank timeout. 53 seconds to go in the half.
The Chingawassa committee met last night, and I saw Jenna Bruner before the meeting. I said, now, get you 2 this year.
Having been on Chingawassa
she said she'd ask.
Yeah. See if we can afford them.
Having been on for many years, Jeremiah, you would be shocked. People have no idea who is still a big name and who isn't.
Right.
I mean, I've had people suggest things like Billy Joel or Elton John because they haven't had any hits for a long time. Well, yeah, but
they still fill a stadium.
They still do. And not stadiums maybe, but coliseums for sure.
Hey guys, back to football.
Oh, shut up.
Number 1 over here for Hesston on this, playing this quarterback, is doing an outstanding job. I mean, Stu has done his job blocking him. I'd say if you're grading Stu, he gets a plus for both blocks, and the kid just comes off the block, makes a tackle no matter where Wheeler's going.
3rd and 3. Pitch to Snyder on the right side. Snyder's going to get the first down, and he gets out of bounds.
They're going to keep him.
They're
going to keep him inbounds.
I'm wrong again.
He is going to get the first down.
Yeah, we'll have time to get set up here.
And that was Parker Ross for Hesston on the tackle. So
everywhere.
I mean, you just get him running at you with the ball on offense and chasing you on defense. If you would keep your stuff together, Mike, over there, you wouldn't have so much noise.
The thing keeps falling out. All right, there's a handoff to Snyder. Snyder's going to get near the 20.
I think Stringer kept on.
Did he keep on that? Okay, that was Snyder that was on the ground back here. There'll be another Tampa State Bank timeout.
That's our final timeout.
You know how to tell that?
I look at your little box over there.
There.
Yeah.
I know that you...
I also look at the 0 on the scoreboard under timeouts.
You know, you can do that here, but I'll tell you, the last few places we've been, the scoreboard has been merely a suggestion as to what the situation might be.
I don't know if you saw last week, we had a running clock in the second half.
For no particular reason.
Oh. They just decided they didn't want to play no more.
They were done.
Well, the Warriors are on the 21-yard line of the Swathers. They have 21 seconds to go. They have no timeouts left. It's second down and 7.
I think there's a chance that we may go to the air here. I think it's important to remember you probably want to try to make that completion more than the sticks. So you want to get it 6-7 yards down the field, because if you catch it, a quick slant or something and he's tackled inbounds in front of the sticks, that clock's going to keep running.
Yeah.
You're going to have another play called. You're going to have to kill it, and then you're facing a 4th down.
Good point, Roger. I'm thinking along the same lines you are.
That doesn't make it a good point. But he is accurate in his thought process. There's your pass play. Overthrown, almost intercepted. Intended for Hoffner. I like the play again.
Got to keep running, guys. You got to keep running. Hey, I was going to back to that Jeremiah's comment on the running clock. I bet they did not have a running clock in 1922.
Probably not.
All right. Third down now. 3rd and 7. 29 seconds. There's still time. The pass play, we just haven't been executing. Those plays have been such that would have been big gainers. Oh, no. Made the pitch at the last minute.
Got to get on the ball for 4th down.
All right. This will be the last play, I think, guys, and so you just as well throw it in the end zone.
Let everybody get set.
Well, we launch it out this direction, really.
That's not good.
No,
that's not good. Okay.
Nice job by Wheeler if that went to Cox, he could have taken it back the whole
exactly
way.
what I was kidding at with the not good comment.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's take it down to Casey for the St. Luke Hospital quarterly report.
Hey, guys, end of the first half, we're down 22-8. So far, the punting game has not come into play like I was afraid it might. Guys, what I'm noticing down here in our passing game, going both with the wind or against the wind.
Do you need this?
We're floating the ball out there. We're not throwing it with any authority. With the wind, the ball's taking off on us. Against the wind, this last play was a good example. Stringer just floated that thing up there, and we're lucky that didn't go back for a pick 6. We're gonna throw that ball with authority, whether we're throwing it into the wind or with the wind. If we're gonna throw it, we gotta throw it like we mean it. Our receivers have to finish their routes, and we're just not doing that. Other than that, Hesston's got some big, strong athletes. 44, number 1. They're both animals, number 1, especially on defense. We got to come out here and find a way to get the ball in the end zone and maybe hope for a turnover on their part. We're still in this game, guys.
Sounds good, Casey.
Triple R Hauling is your hauling expert, offering custom step deck hauling in more than 27 states. Triple R Hauling will handle your heavy equipment, military equipment, farm machinery, and most any item you need moved. Hauling specialty and emergency loads, ramp use, bridges, and tarps are available if needed. Call Wally or Kim at 382-7802 and get things moving. Shelter Insurance is one of the most successful and financially sound regional insurance groups in the country, providing insurance products specifically designed to best suit you, including protection for your home, life, car, farm, business, and more. Drop in and see Shelter Agent Doug Heary for great rates and professional service. Doug will help you find the right coverage at the right price. Just as the Warriors practice and play hard to achieve success, the folks at Heary Real Estate work tirelessly to meet your needs. From listing to closing, Lori Heary and her agents are there to help you. Buying or selling, they will make sure your real estate transaction is a smooth one. Heary Real Estate, serving Marion and all of Marion County.
The men and women of Marion Kiwanis Club are proud to support MCTV. Marion Kiwanis Club sponsors the annual Old Settlers Day weekend and provides financial support to Chingawassa Days and countless other organizations benefiting the area. Call 382-2115 for info on tent, chair, and table rental. Marion Kiwanis, dedicated to providing service to children and local communities.
Check. Mr. and Mrs. Warrior fan, if I can have your attention for a moment. In 1994, we started a project that we called MCTV. That wasn't what we called it then. We decided to cover Marion High School events, to broadcast them on cable television, and a whole bunch of people were involved in that, and one of the very first people was Casey Case. We now broadcast on Eagle Television Channel 20 all over Marion County. We're on the internet on mctv.com. But Casey Case has decided that after 24 years, enough is enough. So tonight is his last regular season home game on the Marion Warriors sidelines. And at this time, we're presenting him with this award. And we'd just like you to give Casey a round of applause and thank him for 24 years. Thank you.
I think they're applauding because I'm no longer going to be announcing on the sideline. But it's been a great time. The last 24 years it flew by. Can't believe it's gone this fast. And go Warriors!
We are back and ready for the second half. The Warriors will be kicking off with the wind at their back. Warriors need to get a stop and then get something going here while we've got the wind with us. 22-8 score. Neufeld's kick taken right near the goal line. He's going to bring it back. Nice return. He's going to get the ball out to the 30. Guys, I don't know. We were getting a lot of echoing down on the field there at halftime, but I don't know if you could, people could understand what we were saying or not. But do want to congratulate Casey on 24 years he's a co-founder of MCTV. Or WTVN at the time, now MCTV, and he's spent a lot of time on sidelines.
He's done a lot. He's been a real good part of this team.
And off to Roth. No, that's a fumble. That's a fumble. It's our ball.
Evan Heidebrink with the presence of mind to fall on it.
Yep.
Picked it up.
The official was right there and ruled that was not a forward pass.
Did we kick off to start the game?
Yeah. We did.
Why did we kick off to start the second half?
I think we took the win.
Yeah.
I think we took the win if we won the toss.
Yeah,
Guys, that was a great, big, huge play right there.
Warriors have the ball on the 28-yard line. Handoff to Wheeler's going to get about 2. No, that's more like 4. Yeah.
He rolled over a guy and was able to pick up another yard.
So he gets the ball inside the 25. Second and 6 now for the Warriors. The Warriors showed they could move the ball, not in great big chunks like Hesston, but we can move the ball on these folks. Oh, the ball's on the ground. I think Wheeler dove on it. Yes, he did.
Yeah, got broken up on the pitch. And I like what Casey said at the end of the first half where he talked about that we got it. If we're going to pass the ball, we have to do it like we mean it. We can't afford to get air under the ball either way because it's just not getting there.
Keep in mind you got a young man who's this is his first season as a starter, and
that's true.
With this wind, it's something to adjust to. Warriors back now. It'll be third and a long 9. Ball back on the 28. Hand off right into the line to Wheeler, and he dives forward for just a couple.
Yeah, gets tripped up right at the line and gets about 2 yards after that.
Guys, it's, we barely started the third quarter, down 22-8. It's 4th and 8. That's a big 4th down play right here.
It is. You have the gift of a turnover. You'd like to turn that into points if you can.
Stinger's going to run the option, and he had no chance to pitch even if he wanted to on that one. So nice job by the Swathers. They hold, turn the Warriors over, and the Hesston will take over on the 20, just across the 25. So Roger, since the last time we had you on the air, I think you've had a baby.
My baby turned 1.
Cox keeps. Short gain. Looks like they gonna give him a yard on that one. Folks, I'm up here with an Arizona kid and a California kid, and they think it's cold.
Says the guy with the parka.
And one glove.
You do that little girl sound really well.
You know that's not a little girl sound. That's a grown man Michael Jackson impersonation.
Fox runs again. He's going to get across the 30. That's going to bring up 3rd and close to 5. So 3rd down.
No.
What?
No, I don't know what to say.
No.
I don't have anything.
Cox wants to throw. Now he's going to turn and run. We ran right by him, but he is going to be short of the line of gain. So 4th and 1. What do you do here, guys?
You know they're
going to go for it. I think they are.
They're going to go for it.
I think they've got that much confidence in their guys that they're going to go for it. Even in kind of their own half of the field, they're going to go for it, or they're going to try to draw our line off sides.
We just need to be disciplined here, but at the same time, we have to be aggressive.
They could take a delay and punt.
Hand off to Roth. He's didn't get much, but he didn't need much. He's got the 1st down. What are our third quarter sponsors, Maya?
Let me check, Ike. Third quarter sponsors are Marion Boosters, Marion County Ace Hardware, Carlson's Grocery, and Security First Title.
And off to Roth again. He jumped over one tackler. That was Vendusky. He just jumped over.
And he ran out of a tackle from Schneider and picked up the 1st down.
And we once again have no picture, so we'll just tell you that the ball is set up on the 49-yard line of the Warriors. And here we are. We're back.
It was prophetic.
1st down. Wants to pass again. Cox now decides to run. He's going to get a good gain across to the 40-yard line of the Warriors.
Didn't have anywhere to pass to, so he just ran it for 9 yards.
Yep. He strung it out, and turned himself upfield there as he got towards the boundary and got positive yards.
Hesston looking really good here tonight. The Warriors got the gift of a turnover, didn't do anything with it. Really kind of need another one here. Hand off to Roth. He pulls his way forward and down to the 30.
Warriors needing to find a stop here on defense. Just some way to stop this momentum.
22-8, 7-11 mark of the third quarter. Cox keeps. He's ground the outside. There's going to be a penalty. Hank pursues. He'll go in the end zone, but again, 2 flags on the field.
I think we got a flag down here by the goal line too. So.
Can we see that again, Gene? What happened on the goal line? That's kind of what I'm watching for.
Block in the back.
I think Evan comes in here and shoves somebody late. Yeah, Evan takes out a little frustration there.
All right, so we've got 2 penalties on the play, 1 on us, 1 on them, assumedly. Yeah. Unfortunately, you just end up with offsetting penalties, so instead of moving him back 10 yards and having first down, now they'll just have first down over again.
I mean, I guess it's better than a touchdown.
It is.
If there were no flags, but point taken.
So Hesston's still in business on the Warrior 30. The wind has certainly not died down here at Marion Stadium. It is still going like crazy. Cox, the quarterback, keeps again. He's going to pick up about 5.
Just checked my phone a little while ago. It's 49 outside, but the wind chill is 41.
I believe it.
It is cold out there.
Well, it doesn't bother me.
We can tell. Got his hands in his armpits.
Yep, that's a handoff to Roth, and he's got the first down, and he's going to take it into the end zone.
Just bounced out of tackles.
Can't tackle a man like that high. And we haven't really had success tackling him low either. He's a powerful young man.
So that puts Hesston up. Got it on the scoreboard yet?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, 28. 28 to 6 to 8. Excuse me, 28-6. Cox goes in the end zone. So that'll be 30-8, and the Warriors are really up against it at this point.
They're needing to score and come up with some defensive stops.
Well, keep in mind that the Warriors remain alive.
Right.
Worst case scenario is we lose tonight and finish second in the district, and we'll then go on the road. We won't know exactly where until after the tonight's action, but likely Sterling or Hutch Trinity. And we've been to both those places before, so we know how to get there.
Halstead as well.
Halstead's Gene, you're talking in my ear. Say that again.
Halstead's 2-0. Sterling's 1-1. Hutch Trinity's 1-1. Haven is 0-2. Hutch Trinity plays Haven.
I'm sorry, my statement was based on the idea that we would win because that's what I figured out today. In terms of, so you're right. If we are the B team instead of the A team coming out of our district, that does change that.
It depends on the Sterling and Halstead game tonight.
The good news is that all 3 of those places, it's not like we're going anywhere unknown. We know where we've been there before. We know how to do our setup. It's not that far away. Squib kick. Dalrymple's going to fall on it at the 34. Good gravy. The wind blew my pin and my lizard off of Danny.
So Mike has a lizard up here in the box with us.
And
there it is.
His name is Danny. He doesn't hurt you or anything. Let's go back to action here, Gene.
I don't either.
Warriors come out passing. That's caught. I think that was
Neufeld.
Yeah, Neufeld with the catch. He's going to get the first down.
Good little inside slant.
You guys see that? He threw the ball that time. he stepped back and he threw it with authority, and we got a completion.
He was listening to you, Casey, and that's good.
Most of the time.
Most of the time, you do not want your children listening to Casey, and this the one time that you did. Stringer hands the ball
I
off.
don't know who's got the ball, but
Yeah.
they got about 3, maybe 2.
Yeah. Swather showed blitz on that play, and they were all coming.
Yep.
Well, there was a mass of humanity down there. The Warriors do end up picking up 2 yards.
Somebody from the Warriors did.
Someone from the Warriors did, yes. 5:30 to go in the third quarter. Oh my, the blitz he gets the ball away. That was a good job by Stringer.
Yeah, he's able to stay up and get that pass off.
That's the second or third play in a row. They've just come right up the gut.
You can see here in the replay, Stringer, that he was on Stringer and Wise played it. He not only got it away, he got it away in the vicinity of someone out there.
There's no block on that Hesston play.
So with one receiver on each side, the Warriors back under center.
They're going to come again.
Stringer keeps. He's going to pick up another 4. It'll be 4th down.
I think a hard count, you got an automatic 5 yards right now with the way that they're
that's a good idea.
the way that they're trying to time the snap count and run the blitz right up the A gap.
So 4th and a short 5. Warriors going to go for it. Neufeld brings the play in. Gosh, I don't know, guys. Do you stick with the running play or do you go in the air here? Obviously, running is the bread and butter of the Warriors. Oh, Stringer kept. He's not going to get it. He gets 2, but he needed 5. So the Hesston sidelines are starting to celebrate over there. We got a quarter and then some to go, but a big lead for the Swathers at 30-8. Cox hands off on the end around, gets the corner turn, does a nice gain here. And get the ball inside the Warrior 40.
I thought that block on Riley was questionable. But
I think it was just hard.
yeah. He did fly.
Yeah, well, when our boy Roth on the other side is the one delivering it,
It's true.
bodies will go the other direction. Strong kid.
So, quarterback puts the man in motion, hands off to him, going the opposite direction as what he was last time. He's got another first down. Snyder with the tackle.
The way they're running the ball right now, they look like they're running the ball with like a team that has a lead. Like they've got some pep in their step. They're running behind their pads.
Running downhill.
Yeah, that's exactly the old running downhill thing, yep. Everybody else has nice, clean, white uniforms except for Cox and Roth. Roth in particular looks like he just sweats dirt.
His is a different shade of white
Yes,
than
it
anybody
is.
else on the field.
Cox keeps. And he's going to take it to the end zone. And if things weren't out of hand before, they certainly are now.
36-8.
Well, we were dreaming of another home game, but we'll have fun on the road. I'll bring treats.
I'm just going to say I'm amazed that Southeast put up as many points as they did against this team.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the Southeast game, but
Roth is going to walk in.
But I'm not. What I've seen out of this team is offensively driven.
Yeah.
I think 100%. I think if our execution had been a little better early in the game, I think there were some spots that changed just the way this game kind of plays out. And granted, there's still some football left to be played, but I can see how a Southeast team that is going to kind of spread it out and throw it and run it all over the place, I can see how they can score points on a group like this, because I don't see the same consistency and aggressiveness on the defensive side as I do on the offensive side. That being said, they're going to play with their hair on fire right now to see if they can't get a clock running or something like that.
Make a statement here.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a Hesston team that, as one of the guys said earlier, did go to the state championship game last year, and those who saw it say they probably should have won that championship game. Our score is 38-8, Mr. Producer Man. Who are our third quarter sponsors?
Our third quarter sponsors are Marion Boosters, Marion County Ace Hardware, Carlson's Grocery, and Security First Title.
Squib kick, fallen on by Dalrymple. Warriors will have the ball on the 40. They clearly don't want Snyder or Wheeler returning those kicks.
No, they're just putting it low.
Yep. And I think, too, kicking right into the teeth of that wind, that's probably their best option.
So the Warriors will be going with the wind at their back for another 3 minutes and 46 seconds here. Really, we have not broken a long run tonight.
Not at all.
Handoff into the line's going to just take a bunch of people forward for 7. That was Snyder. So 2nd and 3 for the Warriors. Their own 47. And off to Wheeler that time. Wheeler gets about 3, so it'll bring up 3rd down and less than 1. Guys, I watched that poor flag at the south end of the field. It just looked like at any minute it's just going to break free and go to Peabody.
Mike, if it goes, it's going to Texas. It's not stopping in Peabody.
Unless it hits something in Peabody, I think you're right.
All right, 3rd and 1. Up, Stringer wants to pass, got a lot of pressure, breaks free of it, gets the ball away. Oh! Poor Jared Hoffner. He has been the intended target about 3 times tonight, and all of them have been close but no cigar.
Needs a go-go gadget arm.
Yeah, or jump further.
Go-go gadget legs.
I believe that, I don't care, I think Jarrett McClendon could just jump up in the air and it would carry him at least 5 yards to the south. All right, Warriors going for it here on 4th down. Really no reason not to. 2:28 to go, 3rd quarter. Trailing 38-8.
Got 6 guys on the line of scrimmage.
Oh, Stringer still got the ball, but he just can't get her done. He tried with everything he had.
Hesston's just stacking the line of scrimmage. They do not fear the ball being put in the air.
So Hesston will take over on the Warrior 49. Really hate seeing us give them a short field.
The whole field is a short field.
Yeah, but there are some parts that are shorter. On our side of the 50 is shorter than on their 20. Murmas comes in. Tackle over on the left side. Ball's on the ground. They fall on it.
Yeah, just a timing issue there. The ball got snapped while the man was in motion.
That'll put them back about 3, so 2nd and 13. Got 2 receivers on the top, 2 in the bottom. Roth, the big rugged runner in the backfield with quarterback Cox. Cox keeps the ball. Works his way through the Warrior defense. He's going to make a nice gain. Going to spot the ball on the 44-yard line.
We were sure ready for Roth to have the ball.
I was. I was expecting it.
Be third and about 4.
3rd and 4 with a minute 18 to go here before Hesston has the wind at their back. Three receivers up top. Hand off to Roth that time. We just can't. He bellies out, guys. My goodness. He just ran over people. That was an impressive run. He bellies out, and we have a shot at him, but we just can't get him in that initial. See here as he gives up some ground, but he's just too fast for our lineman. Right here.
Good luck.
And he just sheds blocker, or tacklers rather. Finally get him out of bounds on the 15. Quick pass out on this side. Drag him down on about the 6. But guys, right now you got one team that just feels like they can do no wrong and one that just feels like they can do no right.
Yep.
And that gets ugly fast in football.
Yeah. It does.
After this play, we'll probably have our end of the 3rd quarter, and we'll go down to Casey Case for the St. Luke Hospital quarterly report. Well, they may just wait it out here. Okay, so St. Luke Hospital would bring you these words of inspiration by Casey Case.
Hey guys, I'm not sure how inspiring I can be at this point. 38-8 Hesston. They are clearly the better team on the field, especially in the second half. They're just we just looked outmanned, and they're just relentless between their quarterback, number 44, and I'll tell you what, number 2 runs the ball darn hard too. He is a heck of a running back. He took the ball up and turned it up and ran over a couple of Warriors on their last drive, but Warriors just got to finish this game out, play hard, hope nobody gets hurt. We're in the playoffs. So right now, though, it looks like we may be on the road unless something miraculous happens in the 4th quarter.
That would be miraculous. I think
Be amazing.
we would be having some saints somewhere. Well, on those notes of inspiration, let's take a quick break.
The Marion High School Boosters are always there to support the students of Marion High in all their activities. Parents, grandparents, patrons of the district, and anyone wishing to support young people striving to excel are welcome to join the Warrior Nation. Buy some Warrior gear and show your colors. Come to a play, a game, a concert, or any other activity. Help boost the Warriors.
Check out Marion County Ace Hardware on Highway 56 north of town for all your home improvement, camping, lawn care, and other hardware needs. Marion Ace Hardware is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. They are committed to being the helpful place by offering knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. Helping you is the most important thing they do every day at Marion County Ace Hardware. Carlson's Grocery supports the Marion Warriors, the Center Cougars, and all the people and organizations of the area. Carlson's offers a full-service grocery store with small-town friendliness and big city selection. Newly remodeled, Carlson's Grocery has a great variety of all your favorites. Fresh produce, an outstanding deli, and mouth-watering catering are also available at Carlson's. Carlson's Grocery, everything you need right here at home. Hannah Ford Abstract and Title is a trusted name serving people in the region since 1871. They provide abstracts of title and title insurance, along with real estate closings for your transactions. With the latest in leading-edge computer technology, Hannah Ford Abstract will continue to be dedicated to providing the very best of service for years to come and to supporting students of MHS.
We'll flip around here. The Warriors with their backs to their own goal line here as Hesston looks to put another score on the board.
I'd like to announce to students that the bonfire by the barn.
The press box announcer Roger Hannaford is telling the students that the bonfire by the barn will not happen tonight. I think that's a great idea to not have it.
The residents of the county lake are thankful.
Yes. Handoff goes around the left side, gets a few yards. And according to you, the residents of Texas, because that's
Well, it'll take a while for a fire to get there, Mike. That flag will fly there.
First down, so it'll be first and goal from the 4-yard line. This is really kind of the first cold weather we've had.
Well, the whole season.
Not kind of, it is for the whole season.
Yeah.
Quarterback Cox keeps. He's going to get in the end zone.
Touchdown, Swafford.
Last week up on the scaffolding, Roger, the wind was blowing so hard that Mike and I both at one point when the wind died down, we fell backwards. we were leaning into it.
Literally leaning into the wind, and when it stopped, you kind of do this. And Jay Smith spent the entire game, of course he's on the section next to us, with the, well, we'll get this extra point. They're going to kick this time, leading 44-8. Kick is up, and good. Jay had his tripod, and at one point we had it bungeed to the scaffolding, but even with that, he had to have one leg wrapped around it all the time to keep it from blowing over.
We are glad to be in the Landing broadcast area.
I'm glad to be here, and I wasn't even there last week.
And it worked out well because Jay and the camera are now dating.
They're a thing.
They're a thing. We are half a minute into the fourth quarter of what has turned into a rout. You know, if you'd have told me that Hesston was going to win, I couldn't have really argued with you. If you'd have said they might have won by a comfortable margin, I might argue, but not much. I didn't see this coming.
No, this was not. I really did think it'd come down to the last team with the ball was going to win this game, and they have proven that wrong.
Yep. They've done just enough on the defensive side and some lack of execution on the offensive side for the Warriors. And this game turned pretty quickly.
Yeah. Kick attempted to be taken by Snyder, but lets it go on through the end zone. Wishing Colin Williams luck as he leaves to go get a good night's sleep and get ready for state cross country tomorrow. Where is that?
Saturday.
Wamego.
Saturday in Wamego.
Yeah, well, tomorrow is Saturday to me.
Yeah, it is to all of us.
Yeah.
All right, from the 20, the Warriors will try to get another score on the board here tonight. Going to have to do it against the wind this point. And they've figured out that, I mean, there's just been nothing for Stringer in this second half.
I'm not sure that the wind is as much of a challenge as the Hesston defense is.
Well, they're stacking. They've got 5-6 guys right on the line of scrimmage every single play, especially in the second half, and there's nowhere to go. Our guys aren't getting off the line of scrimmage very well, and they're just creating piles there and nowhere for our plays to really develop.
2 yards for Stringer on that first down carry, so 2nd and 8. Tries to go outside over the left tackle, and that is going to get a few yards for Snyder.
Guys, I did get the word from Todd Gordon that we are in a running clock mode. Apparently, this week the rule is 35 again.
Okay.
Every week it's something different.
It seems that way.
But Todd did say 35 is the rule tonight, and so we will see a running clock in case you were wondering.
3rd down and 3 now. And walk that linebacker up again, and once again Snyder with the move. It's going to be
Let's see how that hamstring is.
And the dive is going to bring Jack down, and that's a good point, Roger.
Not very often you see him caught from behind.
He's not popping back up too quick.
I think that's where you really see the 90% that we might have thought. at 100%, it's a touchdown, I believe.
Yeah.
There he hit the line and almost came to a complete stop and let the defender run by him and cut back, which enabled him to get in the open field.
Good run by Jack.
First down for the Warriors on the 14 of Hesston. There's a pitch. That's to Heidebrecht as he cuts back now. Good run by Evan. He's going to get the ball inside the 5.
Chance to get a first down here on the next couple of plays and really assure yourself a pretty good shot at getting the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, Roger made a point earlier. We get clear down to the 20 before half. We don't get anything. We had a couple of passes that were there that probably were scores. Not saying that puts you winning the ball game, but it certainly makes it a competitive game.
It changes the complexion and just the way everybody goes about things on both sides. It changes the attitude that everybody's got. They are going to have a first down, so we'll be first and goal from about the 1.
It is close to the goal line down there.
All right, 4 shots from there.
First down from the 2, maybe?
I thought he was closer.
It looked like it.
Wind the clock here.
This is 4 downs of pride here on both offensive and defensive lines.
Yeah, you're right.
We want to punch one, then they don't want to allow one.
Stringer keeps.
Looks like he got in or pretty close.
He's in the zone. That's a Case-and-Son touchdown.
Good little fake pitch out and just go right back.
Yeah, that was a good job by Chase.
Yeah.
Knowing you only have to get 2. He's a little slow to get up there, but good drive, big play for the Warriors, biggest play they've had all night. Got him down there.
I noticed on the run by Jack after that, he looked hobbled.
Yeah, he did.
Well, you can see normally we're watching him pull away from guys in the open field, and it just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Stringer pitches to Wheeler. He's got an open route to the end zone for the 2 points. Makes our score Hesston 45, Warriors 16, and I think Roger was the one that said it just, for a matter of pride, you don't want to lose by any more than you have to.
And there's still things to work on here. I mean, you can put something on tape that maybe the other team has to think about here coming up on a short week. You've got a quick turnaround coming to Tuesday. There's a lot of things at stake here. While the game is still not much in the balance, and the clock is stopped.
After a touchdown, right?
I don't know what the rule is. It changes every week, like you said.
What I've heard is that the clock operators just flip a
Clock
quarter.
runs the entire time. I don't know. Maybe now it's not a 35-point game anymore. Maybe.
So can it go back and
no,
forth?
supposedly,
so.
once it goes to the running, it cannot stop. But you can call timeouts, and I'm looking. No one's called the timeout.
No, this is not a timeout.
And I really didn't pay attention on that last drive if the clock was indeed running the whole time.
What we've got here is a breakdown in communication.
Yeah. What we have here is a breakdown of communication. What movie, guys? What movie? Cool Hand Luke, Danny. Thank you very much.
It's going to start coming backwards.
Fair catch was called for and taken at the 27.
See, all I know is that's how Axl Rose starts one of his songs in Guns N' Roses. So
seriously?
Yeah.
You know what?
Your illusion won.
Okay. You know what actor said that line in Cool Hand Luke?
I don't.
Strother Martin.
Sounds like
Character actor. He's in about every movie from 1950 to 1970.
What's the difference between an actor and a character actor?
Character actors are never the lead.
Oh, they just are characters.
They're not a supporting actor?
Yeah, they are a supporting
okay. Got some clean jerseys in on the Hesston side.
Do. And we got all kinds of flags, the ball's out.
Marion's got the football, but I don't know if that's going to matter.
Jay Smith says face mask.
Jay Smith, we haven't talked about him much tonight.
Yes, we did. We talked about his
face mask,
his relationship with the tripod.
And his... it's going to be face mask against the Warriors. The fact he's not wearing shoes, while you...
Those are shoes.
Those are not shoes.
Those are shoes.
Those are sandals.
Those are thongs.
Those are not thongs.
They're sandals or flip-flops.
From 1960s to 1970s, the little flat things that go under your feet, that go between your toes, are thongs.
Yeah.
Flip-flops.
Some words change meaning, Mike. There's some things that you might have said during that time period you can't say anymore.
I can still say
There are a lot of things that you cannot say anymore that you said back then.
Hand off to the or quarterback keeps rather and gets a nice run. He's going to get the first down.
That's number 11. I can't, we don't have a Hesston roster on here, but that is not number 1 Cameron Cox running the football. It is number 1-1.
As you guys mentioned, I think there may be a couple of linemen in. I'm not sure about that. Otherwise, pretty much flipped everybody out there.
Yeah, their JV quarterback, he just faked out about half our defense. He did a great job there, faking it up the middle and going around the end. Nobody knew where the ball was.
All right, 6:35 to go now. 45-16 game with Hesston leading. Quarterback keeps again. He's going to get a couple. What's the sad on Casey Case Appreciation Night?
It is.
They handed out little Casey Case bobbleheads as everyone entered the stadium.
Well, that would have been fun. Second and 8 for the Swathers. Letting as much time as possible.
He's going to wait for the back judge to start the clock, and I'm not sure the back judge is too keen on.
He hasn't done that yet.
There he goes.
Hand off to the running back. Going to get nothing really. Murmus went rolling across the top of the
I couldn't tell if he got pushed or if he was just trying not to land on the ball carrier.
Now Apple's going to come in for Stringer. Third and 9 for the Swathers. And once again, we're going to use as much clock as possible. He literally does look back to the back of the defensive formation, not the official on your screen, the one behind him. And when he starts counting down the last few seconds, then he'll snap the ball. Quarterback keeps. Did the ball come out? No, I guess.
At the end.
Yeah, okay. Fourth down. 4:39 to go. Warriors are doing quite a bit of subbing out there. Vonnekamp just came out and Colton Mercer came in on the defensive line, or excuse me, as a linebacker. 4th and 6.
4th down and 5.
Well, there's no argument. It's not 4th and 5. It's at least 4th and 6.
Give it the old eye test.
Yeah. Quarterback did a nice job of dancing around, but he's going to lose a yard on that
Jared
one.
Ray inserted into the game with a nice play there to get the Warrior offense back on the field.
On the tackle, 64, Jared Ray.
So the Warriors will go back on offense, and I think they probably like nothing better than to use up, well, I don't know about if they want to use up the clock, but probably have to use up the clock to get a score here, but get into the 20s, make this a little more respectable. We're missing a player.
It's the guy with the call.
Yeah, it's the quarterback, so it's an important play.
They weren't going to do anything without him.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 40. Warriors quarterback is going to get pushed back about 10 yards before they blow the whistle here. They're going to give him forward progress, so he's only going to lose 5.
Want to take a moment, Mike, and just emphasize how much we appreciate the senior class, and I know we'll get to see them again next week, but this is senior night here at Warrior Stadium, and I know they didn't want to go out on a loss, but they've been a lot of fun to watch.
That handoff to Heidelberg, and Heidelberg gets a good gain as he picks up 14 yards. Go ahead.
I'd like to acknowledge our fourth quarter sponsors, Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investments, and Ludwig Trucking.
How about our Warrior sponsors?
Warrior sponsors are Marion Auto Supply, Gambino's Pizza, and Katie Insurance.
Such a smooth voice.
Very smooth.
Yeah.
Made for radio.
Made for radio. And coaching baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, Stringer keeps. Stringer breaks open. Nice gain as Stringer's going to get the ball inside the 30. Casey, do you want to end your last home game in the regular season on the sideline, or you want to come up here with us?
I thought about coming up at the end of the third quarter, but I thought you guys would make fun of me.
No, I'm inviting you to come up.
All right, I'll come up.
All right. Warriors have a first down on the 30. Hand off to Heidelberg again. Nice run by Heidelberg's going to get inside the 20.
1:23 left in the game.
First down for the Warriors.
Warriors don't show any inclination to call timeouts here, and I understand that.
No, I don't think you're going to call any timeouts, but I think you're still trying to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, absolutely right. Stringer keeps again. Stringer gets outside. He's in the zone. That's a Case and Son touchdown.
Stringer does a good job getting to the outside and evading the tackle and able to run it in.
Yep. A little move there, stiff arm to free himself, and positive plays. Obviously, the game again is kind of out of reach, but positive plays are good no matter when they come. Create some confidence going into next Tuesday.
Hey, Mike, your popcorn's here.
My dad said, make it last.
Get in the end zone. Can we have a shot of this? I love popcorn, and he just brought me quite a nice bag of popcorn. I'm not sharing with anyone. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm
I
getting
will.
in there.
I'll share with Danny.
He's lost his
Danny the lizard.
Lost his mind.
Danny's a nice guy. All right.
Want some popcorn, Casey?
No, you can't have any popcorn.
That's Mike's popcorn.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out why you guys were complaining about the cold up here. This is like a toaster oven.
We were just trying to relate.
Right. We weren't really cold.
We wanted to make it
all.
seem like we were with you.
Yeah.
Like we were there with you.
All right.
We're team players.
Well, I'm glad I'm up here now, man.
Later, we'll put the windows back in for you.
Watch your fingers.
Yeah, watch your fingers. Other Warriors will kick off here into the wind, so see what strategy they elect to use. Our other kickoffs have come with the wind at our back.
Well, I got my gloves on, guys. How come Mike's only wearing one glove anyway? What's up with that?
You can't turn on the C&I light with the gloved hand.
That's going to come backwards.
Oh, it certainly does. Oh, it's all over the place.
Who knows who's on the bottom of that one?
Hey guys, big news tonight. Sterling has defeated Halstead 20-8.
Interesting.
So whatever that does to the whole scenario.
So that's going to make Halstead 2-1, Sterling 2-1, and we assume Hutch Trinity 2-1. So somebody's getting left home. Yep.
The ball will stay with Hesston, and we've got 17 seconds to go, so they better hustle if they want to get a playoff.
That's an interesting dynamic, because that's going to change. There's 3 teams now that could win it, 3 teams that could get second, and 3 teams that could be out of it. One of 3.
Well, that's going to be our ball game. Our final score, 45-24, and let's have our fourth quarter and quarterly report from Mr. Casey Case, sponsored by St. Luke Hospital.
Well, I was going to say it could possibly be my last one from Warrior Stadium. And, you know, we're in the playoffs. We could win a game or two and end up back here. So I'm not going to sign off from Marion Stadium forever, because you just never know. But anyway, guys, it's been a great ride. I grew up in this stadium. Remember being here as a little kid, and then I spent my 4 years of high school playing here, watched my kids play here, and I've been around here for a long time, guys. It's been a good time. And you know, I did put up with you guys too. Especially Mike. I've been putting up with him for 24 years, but no, it's been great. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Mike, I don't know that there's anything that we can say about the game that hasn't been said. No one injured, and so we're gonna hopefully get rested up and come out next Tuesday and ready to play whoever we face and put this game behind us.
That's right. Quick turnaround. You know you're going on the road. You know you're going to watch the film tonight, hopefully learn a little bit, and then you put it to bed and you get ready for Tuesday, get on a bus and go play a playoff game. So a lot to look forward to. You know, tonight, get it behind you and get to work for Tuesday.
I've waited 24 years to get rid of Casey. Casey, sign us out.
Oh my gosh, Mike, that was completely unexpected. I'm not sure how I can do this. Mike has his little thing he does every week, and I guess the only person I can really pay tribute to is my parents, who came to watch me at every game. I don't think they ever missed a game in my high school or college career. And my dad left us almost 17 years ago, so we'll say goodnight to him, and we'll say goodnight to one of the biggest Warrior fans of all time, Gene Case. Good night, Alex and Gene. Good night, Warrior fans.